Hey everybody, my name is Faye.
Hi everyone, I'm Irby.
And welcome to I'm a Fan, the show where we talk shit or fan out about essentially Drag Race. Today we are focusing on Drag Race Season 13, Episode 3, Phenomenon. Non,
Yes.
non,
Non.
non, non.
Yes.
So we come into the workroom and we finally see the pork chopped queens coming back into the competition. I'm living my best life because Denali and Kimora are back on the scene. And you know I live
Yes.
for my Chicago queens.
I was so happy to see them back. I'm always rooting for the underdogs. They have so much to prove.
A fire was really lit under all of their
Oh yeah.
asses. They were like, it's on now.
Yes.
It's on and popping.
Yes. They came ready. After what they went through, dear Lord, they
Yeah.
went through it, honey.
I also love like the bond that they have now like formed.
Mm,
We are all gonna look
mm-hmm,
good and we are all gonna show out. We have RuPaul come into the room and
mm-hmm.
she lets them know that they will be doing a Lady and the Vamp runway for their mini challenge. They are all, getting ready, getting everything right and tight. And Miss Kimora Hall is taking 8.5 years to put on foundation.
Kumhora. And she was like it's a spiritual, thing for her
Which
process.
I
And
get,
I understand
totally
that,
get.
but
Yeah.
girl, 5 hours. Apparently, she's a legend for that.
Listen, because I am no stranger to taking 5 hours to do my makeup. But like,
Well,
if you are on a time crunch, babe,
yeah,
you
exactly.
do like Denali said it best. Do not focus on the details. You just like
Mm-hmm,
keep moving. And then,
mm-hmm,
if you have time to polish up a little bit, then do that. But like mostly you
yeah,
just have to keep moving because you only have
right.
like I think they typically only have an hour 30 to 2 hours. So like
Mm.
you really have to just go. But she
She was taking her time,
very clearly
and
did
then
not know how to do that.
and she was stressing me
Yeah.
out.
When production was like, okay, we are waiting for Kimora, please let her know that we need her now or we are going without her. I was
And
like,
she didn't even have her outfit on.
and she had
She was
nothing
still
on.
running
Nothing.
around.
I was like, Kimora, no,
Just
please
thinking
let
about
this
it
not,
now, like stressing me
please
out.
can this not be the way that this happens? But yeah, so she finally gets it together and they all walk the runway doing their lady and then their vamp look, which, I clearly took inspiration from today.
Sure did. Thanks for the heads up.
You got it together now. You're fine. It's fine. Y'all, when I tell y'all Irby came on this call, looking good, but looking very casual.
It was that type of day. And I saw this one. I was like, oh, hell no. So I put a little something.
And you look good, boo. You look good.
Thank you. You do too. You do
We look
too.
like we from the same vampire family. And I love
We do. We do.
All right, so let's play our game, which we introduced this week, which y'all
Mm-hmm.
should see in the UK video called Fan, Stan, or Bland. For these looks, we will talk about them a little bit, a little teeny, teeny, teeny little bit, and then we will figure out whether we are a fan of the look, whether we are a stan of the look, or whether the look was a little bland.
The truth comes out, honey.
Let's go ahead and get started with my girl Denali coming in for her lady look. This like really, really cute forget me not floral number. I
Yes.
am a big fan. I'm not a stan of this look, but I'm a big,
Mm.
big fan.
Same here. I'm a big fan. I love the look. I love the makeup. I loved everything about it and the way she was rocking it down the runway. It's fun, Fun. The hair, the red and blue. It was fun.
Then we have Joey J coming in, giving, I would like to speak to the manager realness. It's cute. It's cute. But I think comparatively with everyone else, I think I have to go with Bland because it was probably my least favorite up there for the lady looks.
It was bland for me too. And Joey J's coming out with no wig, you know.
Yes,
And the
which
hair
I
the
vibe with. You don't want to wear a wig, bitch. Don't wear a wig.
she looks great. Like her the hair looked great.
Mm-hmm.
But, it was bland.
Can we also
Yeah.
talk about though Joey J's body in drag?
Beautiful.
Body, yada 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 yada
Insane. Giving me like very younger Pink. Remember when Pink was
yada.
like,
Mm-hmm.
more rock
Mm-hmm.
star, all bodied out? Like that's what it reminded me of. I
Very,
love
very
that.
bad.
I hated the
You
boots.
hated the boots? Okay, okay. Real talk. I liked the boots. I just feel like paired with everything else, it was like a
Maybe
little bit
that's what it
like,
is.
uh, you know?
Maybe that's what it is. If it was a different look, and then like nothing really matched.
Yes, exactly. Had like it matched with whatever was going on up top.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that really bothered me.
Then we go into Rosé, giving a very like mosaic, almost like hand
Painter.
drawn. I am a fan. I'm a fan. I really like this. I did not like
Oh,
the
you didn't like the
hair.
hair. Okay,
No, but I'm
yeah, I
just
get
I'm just
that.
not a fan of the whole like this thing. I don't think that does anybody really any favors ever. But everything else I loved. So I'm going to say I'm a fan.
I can say that I stand. Yeah, I like the dress. I like the shoulder pads, the paint. She looked like walking art with that dress. The purse, I thought that was really cute. The hair, yeah, I can see why you say that. But with that look, I feel like it would need to be pinned back. If it was up, if it was, if
Yeah,
yeah, maybe if it was up, it aged her a little bit the way it
a
was. You
little
know what I
bit.
mean?
Yeah.
But that outfit really did do it for me. I was
So
screaming.
good.
So just for that, just that first reaction alone, I'm like, I still stand.
Tamisha Iman coming out, giving very, very eloquent,
Yes. A real Southern Belle, you know what I'm saying?
real
Like,
Southern Belle, real like I'm a rich mom coming out to be like, what y'all
yes.
doing?
She was expensive.
I'm going to say that I am a soft fan. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just comparatively not really one of my faves. I really liked it. I think it looked
Mm-hmm.
great on her. But I just think it could have used just a touch of something more.
I see that. I get that. I agree with you. I'm a fan. I was saying if she did something else, I can't even think of what that could have been.
I wouldn't say it needed elevation because like I think elevation is too strong of a word. I think just
Mm-hmm.
like a touch of something would have given it that
Mm-hmm.
extra like boom.
She looked great. She did look
She
great.
did. She looked great. And
She
that
looked amazing.
Tamisha always looks great. And then we have Utica Queen giving this like full like little bubble, very like the ball challenge from season 12. I really
Yeah,
liked it. I'm a fan.
I'm a fan too. I love the nails too. Did you see
Yes, with the
the
little and the
nails?
little gun too.
The gun?
Like the
Did you get
details were
that?
so good, so good.
I loved it. The hair, the energy in the arms, what she was doing, but with
Yes,
her
she's so
body.
quirky,
She's
and I just love
quirky
it.
and performative, and she's the type of person she would give you a show. It might freak you the fuck out, but like you gonna live for it. Like you gonna get your money's worth, and I like
Mhm.
her.
All right, and then we have Kamara Hall finally making it to the runway. You know what I
Okay.
have to say, especially for like taking as long as it did, I gotta say bland. It looked really pretty. It looked lovely on her. She looked gorgeous, but like it was just something. I gotta say bland. I just didn't
I
like it.
I agree, and it hurts. I get like this British classy, royal kind of
Right,
vibe.
it's very ladylike. It was so demure
It was too
that like
demure.
I just didn't. It gave me nothing.
The way she walked out, like you could tell she was stressed. Like her
Yeah,
mind was thinking
yeah.
about so many different
She
things,
was
and
trying
she didn't
not
look.
to be, but you could tell it was still bothering.
Yeah, she wasn't there. She wasn't present.
I love
I
her. I
love
love her attitude, but
me
like
too. I
I
love Kimura.
but like I just
I
did not
do.
vibe with that look. I did not. Then we move from lady to the vamp.
Mm-hmm.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's your
Nom, nom,
vibe. Love it.
nom,
Love
nom.
it. Lo-
Nom, 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 nom. Ooh, I'm gonna bite you. Ooh, I'm gonna bite you. Ooh,
I
nom,
get
nom, nom.
You know what that
Okay.
reminds me of? What We Do in the Shadows. I don't know if you've ever seen that show. You would make a perfect character on that. That kind of. So if anybody is watching this who have the plug, the
I'm
connect,
here. I'm available.
please do my girl Faye a favor and get her on that show.
Okay. So the first person to come out for Vamp is Denali, which I motherfucking stand, bitch. Like that.
Okay.
I
Okay.
so
Period.
I loved this category in total, but like
Uh-huh.
Denali came out and gave me everything that I needed. The waist was all sorts of right.
The makeup,
Then
like you can't really look at that. Look like the
it's just
like look
it's
at look.
she's so
You see
stunning.
this?
It's just I just can't.
Love it. The hand, love it. Okay, all right. could talk days and days. Stan,
Okay.
love the hair too.
Then we move to Joey J's vamp look. I will say that I'm a fan because I liked it more than her previous look. And also it just really showed off that body, yaddy, yaddy.
I'm a fan. It's way better than the first one. You know, this is put together really well. The texture, there's different layers of texture. Yeah, I love it.
We then move to Rosé. Stan the house down. My favorite look of
Rose
the night.
is doing it.
Favorite
Rose's
look
really
of the
giving it
night.
to me today. Yes, no doubt my favorite look of the night. Every detail, like I legit rewind the video so many times, like just for her. The hat, whatever that is,
Oh,
like this is this is one of the best looks I've ever seen from Drag Race ever.
period.
Period. Like I just
It was high fashion. It was camp. It was drag.
girl, this is something I'm gonna like go back to it every time.
Then we have Tamisha Iman giving some Elvira realness, the hair kind of like
Yes. And the
carrying.
hair.
I was a fan, a fan.
I was a fan too. It was definitely, you know, tamed down, but like I was living for her the way she was presenting it. She knows how to work the room with class,
Yes.
you know, with so much class.
We then have Kimora coming in when she was supposed to come in the order she was supposed to come in, which was fifth, which was before Utica. I really, really liked the burnt orange hair. I liked the black. I'm a fan because I feel like it's just something I would wear. It's something I would want to wear.
I'm definitely a fan of it. It's different for Kimora for me. And I really like that. This was also a criticism that the judges have brought up. I feel like she can do more presentation wise, you know, performance wise, and showing more of her personality. And I could tell she was having a little bit more fun this look than the first look. But it was just a little bit, like, you know, it was still a little bit more too stiff.
I do agree with the judges. It very much feels like the clothes are wearing her, like anyone could wear those clothes and kind of give the same presentation. And then we have Utica coming out. And this is what I was talking about last week. When you carry through a theme, she came out with the balls and the lady look. And then for the vamp look, the balls were still there, but they were much more like crushed and kind of like, you know, dirtied up, dingy to like fit this category. I motherfucking stand. It's so good.
The makeup and the details, that's nothing compared to, you know, the final look in the episode. But like this was just, I was just in awe of that. You know, these ladies are all artists, like in their own right, like they are amazing. But like Utica takes, like, how long does that take?
Not as long as Kimora.
I was blown away.
I can't.
Utica.
That's what I was telling you when they were sleeping on my bitch, Utica.
Major Stan.
So then after that, we go into them prepping for their main challenge, creating the lyrics and choreo for Phenomenon. Non. 3 out of the 6 of them are like, I have major choreo experience. So I can like do a little something, to a point where like it's Denali, Rose, and Joey are kind of like talking over each other even before they've gotten onto the main stage for rehearsal. So once they get onto the main stage, things are a little chaotic, at least from the editing perspective and from Tamisha's perspective.
Tamisha's reaction is so priceless.
It's got to be an Atlanta girl thing because both her and Lala Ree in the other group were like,
yes, girl. And they keep it 100, yo. They keep it 100. And I love it. There was too much going on. Competition was
too many voices. Too many voices.
They all were trying to impress one another, take control, and you know, and at some point Tamisha even tried to like take the reins and, you know, not like necessarily choreograph, but like try to.
But she was like, "Let me fix this."
Bring some organization.
We've been talking about this for too long.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think it did ended up coming together nicely.
Oh, for sure. It came together really, really well. I have to say, I love how like they were all talking over each other. And then Tamisha was like, let's just do this. And then Rose was like, yeah. And then I think da-da-da-da-da-da. And Tamisha was like, hold on, let's all get in one accord. And then Rose was like, yes, mom, you're right.
And she is
full mom of the
mother.
Full mom of the group.
And like I love that energy. I love that love that she has. She has a lot of love.
I also love that she like, you know, was an advocate for Kimora during the dance. She was like, okay, let's be mindful. We have a not dancer here.
And that's what a leader is, you know, because you don't want to leave anybody behind.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, yes, you all are gonna have your own sections to like really show off, but like it has to be cohesive too. I really love her. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate that because Kumar was struggling, honey.
She
Mhm.
was. She said in Untucked, she was like, I didn't even know what an 8 count was. And I was like, damn, girl, not even an 8 count?
Oh, Kumar, I love
Ooh.
Kumar so much.
No, I love her. I love her so
Yeah.
much. I cannot wait for this pandemic to be over so that I can see Kimora and also Denali perform. From the first episode, I enjoyed what she did with Lady Marmalade. Even though she has claimed to be a park and bark type of bitch, I enjoyed the park and bark. So I want to see her perform just as
Yeah, I
badly
want to
as I
see
want
it
to see
too.
Denali perform.
Yeah, I want to see. I definitely want to see them, especially Denali. I definitely want to see Denali. Would
So pandemic's over, multiple trips will be
yes.
taken, but you got to come to Chicago so
Hmm.
that we can go see Denali perform
I would
and
love to.
Kimora.
That would be amazing. And to see Kumara's outfits in real life would be amazing. Kumara also had a moment where she was talking about, the lack of support she has back
Mhm.
home with drag to pull on my heartstrings, okay,
Yeah,
and it made me connect with her too because it was there. That's when I really started seeing. I mean, I saw a bit of her sense of humor before, but that's where I saw the human side of her. Like she's not just a fashionista. You know,
yeah.
she's more than that, and I really gravitated to her.
And it also then makes sense that she's like, drag is more of like a spiritual thing for me. I really
Mm-hmm.
like to take my time
Mm-hmm.
because if you're only doing it, I think she said she only does it like, twice a month. Like if you're doing it like that infrequently, I get it. I get, wanting to be like a little more like patient with it and like
Yeah,
taking your time with things
it's
to make sure that you
therapeutic.
look good. I get it.
Mhm. A lot of people say that with makeup and getting into drag, it's therapy and taking her time with it to just decompress also and get her mind right. That's completely understandable. And yeah, now that you say that, I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So then we move into the performance, starting off with Denali's verse, best verse period
I
of
think so.
all 13 girls.
I agree. Definitely the best verse. Definitely the most
Triple
fun to
Lux on
watch
these
performance
sluts
wise.
because I like it rough.
I was kind of surprised by the lyrics being so good, but then at the same time, I wasn't because it's Denali, and Denali's like she's definitely somebody that I feel like is a triple threat. I think she is gonna, be knocking everything out. I love
Oh,
the look too. Her
the look
performance
was
look.
also amazing.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
really cute.
Then we have Joey J's verse, which I live for Joey J being like, I'm not a rapper, I'm not a singer, but I'm gay as hell. So I think I got this. And she did. She had it. She got it.
And that's all you need. At the end
Really,
of the
that's all you need. Just a little
little
dash of
sprinkle.
queerness up in there, and you can do anything.
I love that she said that, and that's gonna be a quote, inspirational quote from now on for me.
You
I'm
know what?
gay as
I
hell.
don't I
I can
don't
do
have
anything.
experience doing this, but I'm gay as hell, so I'm sure I can figure it out. But yeah, no, I very much enjoyed her verse. I enjoyed the delivery. I enjoyed like, the choreo, all of it. It was
Yes, the look. I did enjoy the look, the camouflage kind of
mhm.
look that she had going on.
Okay, then we move into Kimura's verse.
Yeah, it was all right, which hurts because she said that she felt like she was giving her best, giving her all, and she was having a good time.
And then, I'm sure she was. And it did show that she was having a good time. It wasn't like a terrible verse. Like I wasn't like,
Yeah.
offended by it. It just comparatively to everyone else, it was probably the weakest verse.
Yeah, the
And
verse
also
was.
performance in
Yeah,
the in
I was
the,
thinking more of the performance when I said that specifically because she was, I don't know, she wasn't. I could see her overthinking. That's what it was.
but I'm also very, very proud of her. She's not a dancer and she definitely kept up with the choreo.
Yes.
Next we have Rose. Slayed house
Hmm.
down. Slayed
Yes,
house down.
definitely another performer in the house. Okay, another choreographer, dancer. She killed it. The lyrics were fun. The outfit, the look. I was feeling it. What? Like it's like you keep doing so well. You have nothing bad to say, no criticism.
It's
It's like,
like, what do
well,
you
okay,
say? Like
now
you're
now
just
what?
like, okay, so just be stellar. And then we move to Tamisha. Tamisha was another one which the judges pointed out, which she was very like, in the background for the performance. But when Mama hit her verse, that verse
Told
was
you.
it, bitch. That
Her
verse
verse
was
was
it.
good. I even liked her performance, like when she was doing her solo.
Her whole solo was it. That was everything.
it. The group sections, like, yeah, maybe I guess she did go to the side or to the back. I still kept watching her. So when they said that, I was like, well, I guess, but I kept looking at her. Like, I saw
I
her.
guess if I have to think about it, then yeah.
I saw her do her thing.
Comparatively to everybody else, she definitely was like, let me chill out a little bit so that everybody gets their shine. And then when it's my turn, I'm gonna come in and fucking snatch everybody's wig. And she did.
Such a
She did.
mama.
She fully like, if I could take my wig off right now, it would be on the floor.
Yes.
I'm a Tamisha Iman stan, period.
Me too. Anything she does, I love.
All right. And then we have Utica coming in, giving you all the quirkiness, swishing her hair back and forth for her savior. I live. I live. I'm doing it for Jesus, y'all. Like, I love it.
Utica makes it hard for you not to see her. I love her. I love the look. I love her voice and her performances. So much fun. Right.
Love it. Okay, so then we move into the runway. Finale came out and it's a very like florally type of vibe.
Yes.
I liked it. It was cute. It wasn't my favorite look of hers, but I will say that I really, really liked it.
I really enjoyed it. The way it was constructed was fun to just look at. She looked good, but I agree. It's not my favorite look of hers.
Joey J comes out. This is my favorite look of Joey's. I very much like this. I loved like all of the fringe, but still giving us very much body. Like that's the only thing if there was anything that I took away from Joey J in this episode, it's that her padding is everything.
She is stacked. Yes. It was giving me somewhat Bob Backy, but like she just needed a headpiece. I loved it.
I will say, like, I do agree with the judges. At this point, this is the fourth look in a row where we've seen no wig. I had to say with Tina last week where she kind of changed it up at what felt like the right time. Yes. I wish Joey J had changed it up even just a little bit.
It's okay to not have the wig, but like a headpiece would have really taken it up a notch.
Even like something to accessorize in the hair, So even if it's not like a full like, helmet ass type of headpiece, if it's something that like, gives you like some type of like accessory, something on the side. It's just, we needed some type of like difference. Then we have Kimora coming out. Gorgeous. Just is the only thing that I wrote down. Gorgeous.
That look, the
beautiful.
Cape, it was just stunning. And the hair, this is the Kimora that I want to see all the time.
Hair up to high heaven. Oh my goodness, those earrings were huge.
Earrings.
This probably would have been my favorite look. It's my favorite look of hers. But this probably would have been my favorite look in this category had it not been for Tamisha, which we will get to Tamisha in like 2 seconds. But first we have to talk about Rose.
Yeah.
I loved the sleeves. I loved the concept and I loved the hair.
I am really on the fence about this look.
Yeah.
I'm really on the fence about it. I'm looking at it right now. And I love the color combinations. I think it's beautiful to look at. And I do like the sleeves are fun. It's the dress itself. Like I don't know if I
it's the dress. The dress wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. Ross, he kept, what did it say? Crafty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get it.
He did get dragged last.
Apparently, I didn't know about that. And I'm like, I felt offended when he did say that. So I could imagine him getting dragged. But I get it. It wasn't doing it for me, honestly.
Yeah. Rose in pink hair. I mean, this is going to sound obvious because her fucking name is Rose.
Rose.
It compliments her so well. The dress was a little for me, but like everything else about it was great. Then we have Tamisha Iman came out and just stole this whole category for me. It was so beautiful and elegant.
I just wanted to give her an award, steal somebody's Oscar and give it to her. She's a star. I think this is definitely my favorite look of hers and my favorite look within this category. It is flawless.
And she made it herself. Oh, so good.
That's crazy.
We all know Tamisha Iman is a legend, but like this look solidified that. Bitch, if I'm ever on the red carpet, let me give Tamisha Iman a call.
Please
bitch,
do.
I'm DMing you immediately. Utica. I will say it wasn't my favorite of Utica's.
Yeah.
But the way that she painted her face and like the detail with the forehead blending into the hair was impeccable.
And the flower, The dress, the outfit. Okay, hold on. Let me talk. I love her so much. The dress, I did like. It isn't my favorite of hers, but it looked so lovely on her. The hair, the makeup. This is what I was talking about earlier with the details. It's
Artistry.
mind blowing to me. Oh, blah 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 blah. Okay, all right.
So after all of the judges' critiques, Denali and Rose are our top two of the week. Well deserved. They lip synced for the win, and it was
$5,000. One more game.
$5,000.
Okay.
Ugh. Which in a pandemic, in a panoramic,
Give it to me. Give it to me.
in a Panera brand, Denali and Rose lip syncing to "If You Seek Amy" by Britney Spears, which what a fucking like, not even a throwback, but like what a throwback, bitch. You know what I mean?
I love
Like,
that song. I love the music video. It's legendary.
I loved what both of them did. I loved their different takes on it, but Denali very clearly won this lip sync for me.
I really do think that they both, because they're both performers, so we knew that the lip sync was going to be amazing. Rose was doing her thing. Like, she was killing it. They're so similar, too. You know what I mean? You could tell, like, the minds and the technique, because they both have it. They were doing a lot of the same moves, same hair flips. But I think Denali was definitely took it up a notch. The duck walk, first of all, effortlessly, like.
It's perfection.
One of the best lip sync performances I've seen.
This lip sync was another one where I was like, I am hype about this season. I see Denali top four for sure. I think Rose is going to go very, very far, and Rose probably could get into that top four if she wanted to. But like, not if she wanted to. Of course, she wants to.
Yeah, she wants to.
As of right now, I think my top four is probably Candy, Simone, Denali, and Utica.
I think I agree with that right now. They're just bringing it each time. Rose will probably be like number 5. It's theirs to lose right now.
As much as I love Candy and as much as I love Simone, I gotta rep for my Chicago girl. I really want to see Denali take it all the way.
I can see it happening. I mean, I can see it happening with Simone as well.
Yeah. We just had our first Chicago winner being Shea Coulee for All Stars 5. I would love for Chicago to bring home another crown. That would be pretty great. We will see what happens, though.
Yes. All in all, how did you feel about this episode?
Are you asking me all in all if I was a fan of this episode?
Yes.
I love you taking the reins. I love that. Yes. All in all, I was very much a fan of this episode.
Okay. Me too. I love this episode. It's so much fun.
There's so much good Drag Race happening between like season 13 and UK. Like, definitely potential to be like top tier Drag Race seasons. Like,
all these girls are bringing it, and they're all so different, and their personalities are just so bubbly. I love all of them, and it makes it hard to see people go home, because I genuinely think that a lot of them, you know, they deserve to be there. They all deserve to be there.
I mean, we'll see episode 4. Eliminations are coming back in. So we'll see who goes home. But like, I love all these girls.
Yeah, and all of them are coming together.
Yeah, and they're all coming together next episode.
Yeah. So it's gonna be cutthroat.
Yes,
it's gonna be very cutthroat now.
So we will see what happens. Thank you all so much for watching another video. We definitely very, very much appreciate y'all. If you like this video, please go ahead and like it. Give me a little cute little comment, and I'll probably reply to you because I ain't got nothing else going on. Subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to see more from us. And just thanks so much. We love you all for being here, and we are so excited for next week to come back here and give you more Drag Race review.
See y'all next week. Love y'all.
See y'all. Bye. Love y'all.
Bye.
I'm gonna bite you.
I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna
get you. Watch out.